can fly.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today I did a little first impressions Playdate video on this eye look you see right here using the Colourpop Kathleen Lights Dream Street palette. If you're interested in seeing how I created this look and hearing my thoughts on this collection, then just keep watching. I've got with me the Colourpop Kathleen Lights Collab. I have the Dream Street palette and the 3 lip products. I'm so excited to be filming with these. I've been so looking forward to playing with this palette. I got it in the mail the other day and I just haven't had time to film with it, so I haven't even opened it from the box. I have used the 3 lip products. They're amazing. I will go over that later. The way this is going to work is basically the same as all of my other first impression Playdate style videos. If you've seen those before, you already know. I'm going to take the palette, open it and play with it for the first time with you guys here on camera. I'm going to just create a look on the spot. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this palette yet. And then I'll give you my final thoughts, if I think the palette is worth it, all that good stuff at the end. And I'm also going to do lip swatches of these 3 guys at the end as well. Let's just open this guy up and see what's inside. First of all, I think this packaging is beautiful. I love this foiled marble and I love the little moon and the stars. I just think it's so stinking cute. It's so pretty. As soon as this dropped on the internet, I lost my mind. I think it's stunning. I love these foiled metallic shades. I love the pops of blue. There's plenty of neutrals. I think you could do so many looks with this palette. I'm gonna dive in, see if this formula is the same as previous Colourpop shadows, which I love. Create a look, see how it goes. We're just gonna figure it out together. My eyes are already primed and set, as they always are. I'm gonna go ahead and take my Morphe M513 and dip into Magical. I'm just gonna lay this first shade down as my transition shade. It's very close to my skin tone, but that is not a bad thing. It's just gonna help those other shadows blend easier. Using that same brush, I'm gonna dip into Shooting Star, and I'm honestly just gonna do the same thing, just working this in my crease, just building up the depth in there, just all the way from inner to outer corner in small circular motions. I'm gonna take my M573 and I'm gonna dip into Potion. I'm gonna go a little lighter handed with this, but I just wanna really focus this right in the actual crease. I don't wanna blend it too far up or too far over the lid or anything like that. And I'm just doing the same thing, just all the way from inner to outer corner, kind of in windshield wiper motions very softly. I'm also angling my brush upwards so it can kind of blend up without me having to drag that product upwards. Don't know if any of that makes sense. Just watch what I'm doing and you will see. I'm just trying to really define this crease. I'm just taking that first brush again and blending in the crease to make sure it's all soft and seamless. Next, I'm going to take this e.l.f. crease brush and I'm going to dip into Elfish. And again, I'm doing pretty much the same thing, just really trying to stay nice and tight in the crease, really defining it out. Once I have that product laid down in the crease, I'm also going to pack that right on this just very outer corner. I love the tone of this. It's so deep and chocolatey and almost plummy. Taking that M513 again, I'm just dipping into Magical, just very lightly and running everything through my crease and over everything again, just to, again, keep blending, keeping it nice and soft, no harsh lines. I'm going to take this Wet n Wild small eyeshadow brush and some of my Colourpop No Filter concealer, and I'm going to cut half of my crease, kind of looking up like I would do a normal one, and just slowly placing that product down, kind of looking up and double checking where I'm putting everything. And just dragging it across. And then when I get about halfway to where we put this darker shade, that's where I'm going to kind of stop and start to feather that concealer into that. I'm actually going to use that exact same brush that I'd cut my crease with and dip into Kaleidoscope. This is the shade I've been looking forward to most of all. Holy moly. That is so beautiful. This is the prettiest wintry mint color I've ever seen in my life. As soon as I saw this, my first thought was I have to put that all over my lid. So I knew no matter what look I did today, this shade was going all over my lid. I'm gonna take that e.l.f. crease brush that we put that darker shade down with no additional product. I'm just gonna kind of tap in between where it is and just lightly, very, very lightly, just kind of merge those shades together. For the lower lash line, I'm gonna take my Morphe E18 and I'm gonna dip into Mermaid Boy. I've said it before and I'll say it again, I love shimmers on the lower lash line, and I couldn't just not incorporate this shade into this look. I'm going to dip into Moony, and I'm just going to highlight my inner corner and brow bone with this. This is such a pretty highlight shade. It just adds the nicest glow without it being too much. It's so cute.
I'm crawling around, searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me, my enemies. I've tried every possibility, ability to know if I can bleed. If that's what you wanted, you won't get it tonight. 'Cause I can fly.
So this is the full completed look. I love the way this look came out. I know I only used like 7 of the 12 shades in this palette. I didn't want to do the same blue eye look that I was seeing everyone do, which granted, that look is beautiful. Like, these blues are amazing. I really wanted to showcase this icy mint color. I think it's stunning, and I mean, you can only put so many eyeshadows on your eye without it looking like a complete jumbled mess, so just let me know if you want to see more tutorials with me using some of the other shades. I will be more than happy to do so because I love this palette. I think this is only like $16 and it was so worth it. You can create so many looks. The shadows blended beautifully. I had no issues. This bright shimmery shade, I didn't even have to use like a setting spray to make it that foiled. It just did it on its own. If you've had your eye on this palette, I think you should do it. If you love Colourpop, if you love Kathleen Lights, if you don't even know who Colourpop or Kathleen Lights are, but you think this palette looks cool, I think you should give it a go. I think anyone would love this palette, from the most basic beginner to someone a lot more advanced. Anyone would like this palette. Now the lipsticks. I love all of these, honestly. So there's one ultra glossy lip in the creme finish and then 2 of the ultra satin lips. The ultra satin lip formula from Colourpop is one of my favorites. It goes on like a liquid lipstick, but it doesn't dry down completely matte, so it doesn't dry out your lips at all. The gloss I think is awesome. I'm not a gloss person, but I do really enjoy the couple Colourpop glosses that I do have. I think that they go on very glossy, obviously, very creamy. This one has little shimmery flecks in it, which I think is beautiful, and it's very comfortable to wear. I'm gonna butcher this name. I think it's Revere. We're just gonna call it Revere. I liked this orange one a lot more than I thought I would. When I first saw it online, I was like, that's really cute. I don't know how much I will wear it, but I'm gonna get it anyways because I was getting the other 2, so I might as well get this one. And I like it a lot. I've already worn it once before this video, and I got a lot of compliments on it. It's so bright and neon, but it's not too neon that it seems obnoxious, if you know what I mean. I don't know if that makes sense, but I thought this was a beautiful color. This one is my favorite. I'm usually one to even go for the more bold color, but I just really love Dreamy. I think it is such a just pretty plushy pinky nude color, and it's so comfortable and it complements a lot of different looks that you could wear. So honestly, I would recommend every single one of these. You don't necessarily need all 3 of the lip products unless you really are drawn to all 3 of them, but I mean, get 1, get 2, get 3, get the whole collection. I think it's awesome. It's a great deal. You can't really go wrong. As usual, if you like these first impressions Playdate videos, please give me a thumbs up so I can continue to make them. I think these are my favorite videos to make. It just excites me to play with new makeup for the first time, and especially to do it on camera with you guys, so just give me a thumbs up if you like it too. If you haven't already, go over to my Instagram. It's Beauty by Betty Jean, just like here, and follow me over there. I post looks every single day. I work really hard to post every single day and keep a theme going, so show your girl some support. Thanks very much. I will have the details to the rest of the makeup that I'm wearing on my face listed down below if you are curious. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you in the next video. Okay, bye! I didn't have my sound on the whole time.